Namaste, everyone. So I wanted to share with you today a little mystic hack that I like to use that has really been a thing that helps me stay connected to the moon cycles, which is part of being in alignment with the universe and a deep yogic ancient practice. So I have what's called a moon bowl. And the way that I have it is I just have a simple plate, so you can see that here. And there are different ways to do it, but there's the plate that's bigger, and then I have a smaller little bowl that I rest inside, yeah? So when you look at it, you can see that they're circular, that reminds me of the moon, and I keep it by my bedstand. So one nestles on top of the other. And then what happens is on the new moon, there's nothing in the center little plate. There's nothing in there. So a new moon would be here, and I'd have 15 stones, sea glass you can use I have here. Whatever really hits the mark of your heart. You could use sticks. You could use so many things, your choice. But I have little sea glass stones here, and it's on the outside. So on the new moon, there's nothing, and it reminds me, oh, the moon is dark or new. Dark or new moon are the terms for that. And it's a time to set intentions, to plant seeds for the next cycle, which is approximately 29.53 days. And so what do I want to grow? What do I want to manifest? And I start there. It's a time to be more quiet, to do meditation practices, and maybe a time to take more rest or pauses throughout my day. So it reminds me of this. Then when the moon begins to grow or wax, the next day I would take one of these glass pieces and put it in. So there'd be one in this center smaller dish. And every morning when I wake up, I then put another. And then right by my bedstand, another. And so I can literally see and sense what the moon is doing, if it's dark and new, or if it's slowly growing. So right now, it just so happens, once it gets to the full, like all of the stones are in my small bowl day after day. There are 15 total, so you'll want to get 15 like this. Then I know it's full. And that's a time to celebrate what has been birthed, what's abundant in life. It's a time to wax, to do activities and put forth energy. And it's also a time to start to think about letting go, because the next day, like, you start to take, the day after the full moon, you take one out on that day. And then the day after that, when it starts to wane, you take another out, like so. So you start to day by day, take them out after the full moon, and we're releasing, you're letting go. So if there are things that didn't come to be for whatever reason, or there are areas or thoughts in your life that you're wanting to let go of, then in the waning phase is wise to do that, to prune, to purge, to let go and release. So you do that. So today it happens to be, and I knew right away in the morning, because I do this first thing every morning, that there were 3 left. So I know right here in my little smaller bowl, there are 3 stones. So again, 15 total, I know in 3 days is the new moon. So I'm starting to really let go and release whatever needs to be released in this cycle, getting a little more quiet and getting ready to contemplate and think about, okay, when the new moon comes and there's nothing in this bowl in 3 days, what seeds am I planting for the next cycle? So that's a little mystic hack. Thank you so much. And check it out, try it. Let me know how it goes. Again, 15 pieces of something. You could, of course, have these loose and just have a moon bowl and have them, wherever you have them. Because it's next to my bedstand and I have a lot of books and things I read and write there, I like to have a second dish underneath so it can contain them and they're not spreading all over. Thank you. Namaste.